Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our full BZ Plus playthrough. We are ready to keep going with all of our intermediates. We haven't really started it yet, so I shouldn't say keep going. I should say start. We've gotten all our ores. They're beautiful, being smelted, with a couple exceptions of later game things that we don't need, but we've got everything we need for now. I did add another section for power, and I added another foundry to make more power. I probably should actually add two more, because we're going to start adding a ton of assemblers and stuff, so we want our power to be ready for that. And we also need more coal. We're already down to 48k and only 7 miners, which can only support, what is that, 14 megawatts right there? Slightly more because of the coke improvement. So what I want to do is get this coal patch tapped into. And so what I'm going to do, can I not measure? It's kind of annoying you can't measure that way. So we need about 300 belts to go between those two. And I think 86 is enough electric poles. But we're going to go ahead and set up our next coal patch so we have that going and we don't have to worry about that. That's a lot of circuits. I like it. Lets me build some more fast inserters. Uh, 26, that should be enough. And we have enough to make more if we need to. Nanobot speed 2 is finished, that's good. Make the nanobots build even faster. And what we're gonna do is just bring this belt down. So what I'm gonna do is get a little blueprint going. And what I'll do is actually I'll snap it to grid. And then is it it's too high. We need to shift it down a couple. Let's see. What is it? Y2. Is that gonna do it? Wrong way. How about -2? There we go. And then I can just do this. Nope, that's not working. Why is that not working? Oh, because it needs to be bigger. I don't even know. Whatever. I'll just manually place it. Okay, we'll get that. And then we'll just copy that and then line it up. Alright. And then we'll build the belt as we go. I guess we could build the belt on the way back too. It would keep us walking faster. Gosh, the auto underground thing is so nice when you're doing something like this. Not having to chop every tree you see. Although this could be an issue when you can't actually see anything. Okay. Are we still on power? Yep. And this is all we get. Let's make it count. This is beautifully symmetrical. I do like that. What's sad... Oh. Ooh. I shouldn't do that, though, because it won't be as even. But it did look cool. Alright, there we go. That's 8 per second for now, at least. It won't last forever, though. It's only 88 more thousand. And then we will eventually, I guess, tap into this one. That's about the same size. It would be nice to find a slightly bigger one, but hopefully that lasts me long enough to get to a couple moho mines. Yeah, Dave, I'm with you. I think this is working out pretty well so far. It looks like we'll get to deep core mining stuff soon enough that we'll be able to start using it, and then that will be able to supplement and eventually take over completely for mining. So I'm excited for that. It seems like I got the patch sizes just about right, where they're small but not so small. It's like really annoying. I think I will prioritize the left so that we can have maybe a couple more of these patches. It also looks like those only produce a certain amount. It only says 30,000, so that's not a ton until we can process those chunks. Alright, so that's done. That should keep us going with power for a while. 18 megawatts should be good for a bit. Yeah, okay. So it's time to start automating things. What I will do before that is make a bunch more of these. I need aluminum cable. So I think, well, that's why I'm not sure, because deep core mining is infinite, but some of it might not be. Because this says, unlocks the moho mining drill to revive empty mining outposts with a slow but steady and infinite source of ore. So this implies it's infinite. And this says slowly but forever. So maybe the expected resources thing is just inaccurate, and it doesn't ever deplete. That hopefully is the case. Based on what it says, it sounds like that's the case. So maybe they don't run out. Alright, we need a bunch more aluminum, and then I think that's all we need for now. And then I want 1 billion fast inserters and a bunch more electric poles. Okay, electric poles. Oh, we need solder. I did grab more ingredients, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, these are so fast. 32 per second. That's absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Okay. Make a bunch more of these. And then burner drills can be destroyed. Those are definitely old school. And I'll grab some more steel. I'm not remembering if I need much right now, but just in case. Oh yeah, and then I wanted more fast inserters, which do require more regular inserters. Ah, copper. Copper cable. And then belts. Definitely need some more belts. And now I'm out of aluminum again. Oh, there's one of those iron patch. Yeah, hopefully that all works out infinitely. Why don't I grab some more gears while I'm here? I don't think I need more cable. Graphite, bam, iron, bam. Rest of the cable, more solder. Get these going. Okay. That should, wow, last me a while. I can get rid of some of those. Okay. Cool. I do need a little bit more solder, because I'm going to need some foundries. So that's sadly not going to work. One more trip. Just gotta grab some lead and tin, which are here. I think it's 4 to 3, right? And then we need some lead for other things. I think tin is only for solder right now. Is that right? And labs. And whatever zircaloy is. We only need that for nuclear. And lead, on the other hand, is used in foundries and pipes and storehouses and warehouses and solar. Not that I'm making that yet. So that goes here. We'll get rid of like half of our stack of 100 there. And half of that. Okay. Oh, it's... Wait. I need more tin than lead. Oh, yeah. I needed to go grab 4 stacks of tin, I guess. Anyway. Okay. It's a little bit more solder for this and some for my inventory. Cool. Okay, we'll call that good enough for now. Actually start building some things. Ooh, that's a lot. What's 16 times 50? 800? So we're at 800 red. Now what shall we do? Nanobot range is kind of nice, quality of life wise, so I'll do that. Solar energy. Solar cells are fairly expensive. And we need 15 of them. Holy crap. Wow. That's a lot of resources, because silicon... We already decided each silicon is 6 resources. So that's 6, 7, and what was the circuit? Like 2.5 or something? So a solar cell is roughly like 5 ores worth. And so this, especially with steel, it's like 100 ore basically almost going into a solar panel. Probably won't be doing that for a while. Can't do uranium. So concrete's kind of not that valuable. I guess we'll do a research speed because I can. And we need fluid handling, oil processing, sulfur processing, organotin. We'll just start queuing it all up. Now, I do want advanced fluid handling, though. Because these are very, very nice once you start getting fluids going. Super handy, so we'll work on that. Oh, it's 15 circuits instead of solar cells. Well, circuits are much, much cheaper than solar cells, so that's fine. Okay, so we will have a bus. I'll probably start it right about here, just so it's not too far, and I'm gonna leave space in the middle here. It's gonna be 6 wide. And we'll start with two rows of it. And as far as what do we start with? I mean, we definitely need iron plates on there. And I think I will initially... Do we want 2 for iron? We might want 2 for iron. I'm not sure how much we're going to need, but iron and aluminum, I think each should get 2. Just in case. Dave, do you want to find out the raw ore cost of a solar panel? I'm guessing these are far more expensive, but we can find out. Ooh, there's a new symbol for that. There's a new symbol for everything here. Oh gosh, what is all this? Oh, that's just the... Because just for kicks, I'm going to break this down. Let's see. Lead. Circuit. I guess lead needs to be lower. Silicon. Okay. So yeah, that's a lot. I mean, 27 coal. That's pretty crazy. You don't normally think of coal being the main resource in, whatchamacallit, in solar panels. And, oh, this is not stone yet. And 30 stone. So coal and stone and iron are the 3 primaries. And then you got flake graphite, copper as a secondary, and then a small amount of tin. Wow. I mean, technically I can do that. Break it down fully. And so there we've got, I'm just going to call that 30, 30, that's 60. 60, 82, it's gonna be like 85-ish, and that's another 20. That's like 105 versus 67.5. So that's almost double raw ore, and a lot more complicated. Anyway, that is a completely useless fact. Well, it's not useless. It just means solar is kind of expensive. So we've got that. Okay, here's our aluminum. And then, just so we remember these are both aluminum, I'm just going to put a splitter. Now, should I put these on the top? Hold on. Because I'm going to be building things on the top, and these are going to be needed very frequently. So I think I'm actually going to shift this up a bit and go with copper on the top, or iron. And then aluminum is going to be here. And then I need to hoover all this up. Yes, come to me. Alright. And then I'm not going to need these here. Okay. I also should probably increase aluminum production, methinks. So we'll copy this chunk twice more. I might need some more filter inserters too. Okay. Alright, that should be a bit better for aluminum output, and I guess I need to do both sides of the belt, don't I? We'll kind of swap those there. Okay, so first thing, I guess, will be belts. Belts are always handy. Speaking of, we're almost out of them, which means I need to get more before I can continue. Because we're going to need a lot more than 7. And then once we've got belts going, we can do all the things. Oh, I see. These don't auto-mark for deconstruction because it would mess up your fluid. That's actually really smart. It would be really annoying if they auto-deconstructed. Because then you would end up with, you know, gaps like that. And stuff would break. So that is actually smart. Nice work. Now, I think that's actually... Is that the picker inventory? I want to say that's the only mod I've installed that would do that. And yeah, so I think that's the one that's doing that. Now, we do need circuits. I guess copper's over there. Okay. So, I should probably stone brick kind of figure out this thing. I hate... This is one of the things I don't love, is stone brick only stacking to 100 basically means that you run out of it instantly. Even with a full inventory. I think I want a 3-cell stone kind of border around this. With BZ, do you get more ore patches per square area? You mean, like, these? I'm pretty sure that's just pure RSO settings. So I did change, the generation region's 8 and resource chance is 60%. And at that point, I think it just uses the frequencies relative to each other to figure out what it actually does with that. So all that to say, I don't think having more types of ore actually changes the frequency of ore patches with RSO. As far as I know, it could, and I just don't know it does. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and... I don't think I want to build on it. We'll at least have a little bit of a gap, normally. Okay, so I know you always need a bunch of gears. I don't even know if that's enough, but it'll use most of my iron for now, so we'll call that enough. And I think we're just gonna fire regular inserters. They don't get any more work. And we're gonna power up along the side here. Alright. So we get a bunch of gears. That's handy for belts, which we need a bunch. And I think I'll just put them over here. Waste less space that way. They can go on one side of the belt. Delete this. What am I even doing? I don't need that. So we need gears, aluminum, belts, aluminum, and belts, aluminum. So that is nice. You only need aluminum and iron. And to do a split off, we need... the two adjacent ores to be... or the two adjacent belts to have undergrounds. And I can never decide, this is the thing. Should I make it like this, where they do max length, or should I do minimum length? I feel like that actually looks better. It's slightly wasteful on the belts, but I think that looks a lot better. Yeah. And I think this would look worse. Even though technically it's, you know, minimum belt length. Although, I don't know, that still looks pretty clean. I feel like that looks cleaner. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We never need more than one of each. And funnily enough, this is the only one that needs gears, but the red ones all need gears. And so gears are going to be here. This is how I've done it before, at least. And then that's red, red, red. And then... do that. So those have gears. And then... we need no aluminum for those. But these all need aluminum. And this one needs its own wire maker, I think, is how I'll do that. And then the belts themselves need a secondary output. So that'll hopefully split, assuming we're not on a chunk border. Those should take turns. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. And then that will make wire. Is one wire maker enough for splitters? Probably, but let's just check real quick. There it is. Because that's 2 plates to 1. 1.5 a second. Yeah, that's like a splitter every 3 seconds. That is far more than enough. Far more than enough. Oh, and this guy needs gears. Right. And I'll actually have him take from the belt before the red one. And we definitely don't need much in the way of stocked up yellow belts. I'll just do the normal amount for these. And then really, if I had wire, which I don't... oh, I've researched it. Okay. I could just make a couple silicon. That's silica and coke in a foundry. Let me make some wire real quick. Already the first assembler out of alignment. Ah, you'll live. Coke. Oh, I have coke. Okay. I didn't mean to craft one. I meant to grab one. Alright. We'll just grab some silicon here. It's 1 per wire, which is kind of interesting. And what was optical fiber? Just straight up silica. Yeah, I can already tell we're going to need a lot of stone in this game. for insane amounts of silicon. Okay. So now I should be able to make some green wire. Yeah, and that's out of alignment, but it makes this look nice. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should do this. Bob's adjustable inserters lets me do that. Okay, and then eventually I will have whatchamacallit, blue belts to manage. So we'll just get that ready. And we'll do 2 stacks of splitters. I usually think 4, especially 5 undergrounds is more than enough, and 1 full row of belts. Maybe we'll do 1200. I might need lots at some point. But yeah, that should do it. And then eventually we'll do the thing with circuits. Oh, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we can do that now. So we set this up. It's not that one, actually. It's this one. These stop inserting at a certain amount. And so then I can just say, hey, you only go up to 200. You only go... This is the additional paste settings mod that lets me do this, which is super handy. You only go up to, you know, 80. You only go up to 30. And then I can leave it open and just dump all of my extras in there without having to worry about there being space. So I can just kind of pop in and it'll always fit. Your inner monk is happy. You are now zen. That's good. And now we've got, yeah, he's going. Oh, I need circuits for the reds, but that's okay. And then I potentially should do more gears than just this. This can not yet handle a full belt. Let's make it handle a full belt. So there we go. I can consume... Oh, crap. No, I can't. Well, if I slightly angle the inserters, I don't usually like to do this, but I've already built it. They go a little faster. They go even faster if I make them do like a V shape, like this. Because then it's actually 90 degrees. It's just a tilted 90 degrees. Maybe I'll do that. Well, I guess that won't work. For all of them, we need to do G. There we go. Just to make sure they're fast enough. And that will consume an entire yellow belt of iron. Because how much is each red belt at the end of the day? 11 iron, so 1 per second. That's... yeah, I mean, I do need more iron. The problem is I don't have enough iron ore to even support a full belt, let alone 2 full belts. And that's down to 34k. Yikes. So maybe actually this one? This one's not too far. And that's 400,000 iron. So that should last me a while. Okay. Also, I've not been using my to-do list very well. But let's start adding a couple things. So we need mine more iron on the list. Is anything else getting close to running out? We should be okay on coal for now. Wolframite I'm not really using, so that's fine. Stone is going to run out pretty soon, I think. Stone and aluminum, I think, are the 2 biggest threats right now. Mine more iron. Mine... I don't want all caps. Mine more aluminum. Mine more stone. Okay. And then I'm just going to manually feed him 80. Oh, that's only 8. Never mind. Do we have more circuits made? I do, but not very many. I need some copper. Copper wire. Just real quick, we'll get some more circuits made down here. Hopefully the last time we'll be doing this. But they are complicated enough. I don't want to set all that up before I get some more red splitters. So, here we are. Let's just do this. I want this to get done fast. I'll do half of my stuff a few times so I'm not totally barren. Yeah, 21 a second. That's a pretty good rate. And then graphite. How much do we still have here? Oh, we have a lot. I can at least pick up that one. And then solder, we can kill that. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong button. Alt D. So when you shoot nano emitters, it does that, which I don't understand at all what that is. I've been playing with nanobots for, I think, literally years, and I still don't really understand what that's doing. Now I can pick this up. Don't need that anymore. Shouldn't need those, but we have a bit too much stuff. Might as well keep green science going for a minute. And I'll give those another few seconds here. We'll speed it up. Okay. That should be enough for some more splitters. Hopefully enough splitters. I don't use splitters all the time. And nanobots. Why don't we give you some more fuel for nanos? You can do some more red just in case. $160. That was a nice number for that many labs. Alright, and now we want to feed a few more of these. Maybe even for now. Let's do that. Alright, we are definitely building up slowly, but we'll get there. Okay, so that's belts. I usually do inserters after belts. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wood. Yeah, we really need to get away from... Hold on. I've never gotten to medium power poles. Why is that again? Oh, yeah, it's the reinforced cable. Okay, let's focus on that first. Yeah, it's steel and aluminum. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's priority number 1. So we can actually automate. Yeah, it might be an area repair. That's not a bad guess. Honestly, I just have no idea. Okay. So inserters are also circuits, aluminum, and iron. And then what about stack inserters? Okay, those do require a red circuit. So maybe I'll do circuits next. Problem with circuits is they require the introduction of a lot more metals. We need graphite, copper, tin, and lead. We need 4 metals. Well, graphite's not a metal, technically. But we do need 4 more things. So now I have to decide which 2 go here. I don't think alumina should. Stone, brick. Mostly just used for silica. Graphite. Graphite's used in a lot. Graphite could go after that. And then tin versus lead versus copper. Who should have priority? Copper's in batteries. Cermat. I think tin we said was not used in a bunch. Yeah, it's mostly just solder. And organo tins, which are needed for plastic. But that's it. And then lead. It's mostly batteries, I assume. Solder and batteries. Okay. So yeah, I think copper actually should get the next one. And then so that's this one. Or was it graphite that I was saying? Crap. I already forgot. Did I look up all four? I think I forgot to look up copper. I think it was graphite that I was thinking of in my head. Yeah, graphite and copper, anyway, should be the next two. So we'll do graphite and copper, and then lead and tin will maybe be the first two on the other one. I don't know. I don't know if it really matters. That'll be graphite, this will be copper. And now what I like to do when something enters... I like to do this. When something enters a bus further down than I want to use it. And it looks kind of weird, but it works quite well because you can then just pull copper off like normal. So that's what I do anyway. So we're going to need lead and tin as well. So those are here. Which one do we like more? Guess we'll just go with the aesthetically pleasing version. Which is that one. Okay. So that's that. And I think for this one, let's get the long undergrounds ready. For this one, I'm going to do the double. Like this. Because I'm not going to need that much of it. And then circuits. Is it the same with graphite? So ratio-wise, I mean, solder's the one we need the least of. And that's about half lead and half tin. So that's like a 1-to-4 ratio. So I could basically almost make 2 green circuit belts out of 1 belt of half and half here. But for copper, it's closer to 1-to-1, and graphite's closer to 1-to-1. So if I want a full belt of green circuits out, I do need pretty much a full belt of all 3 of these things coming in. So I don't think I'm going to split those. So that one will go there. And this one will go here. And these can all go through. Okay. And then we need the iron. Oh, sad day. I need fuel. Crap. I forgot about coal. Maybe coal can go on this third one. Because we need fuel for those things. Now here's the other problem. Coke is a more efficient fuel. So part of me wants to have coke on the thing. Yeah, when can I do electric foundries, I guess, is the last question I should ask. Well, not for a long time. So we're going to need to provide foundries with fuel for a very, very long time. What's also weird... Oh, that's when we get all the more efficient plate recipes. What's weird is this takes more power. It's 372, whereas the original one is only 180. So This is technically more efficient. Yeah, I should maybe get the clean concrete mod so that it removes, like, the grass poking up through. Not a bad idea. So I guess I kind of need that for now, don't I? Where's that going? Oh yeah, that's providing all the fuel for my smelting. Okay. So the real question is it worth it to build 2 foundries to make my fuel 25% more efficient? I don't think so, especially solder. Solder is such a small, like, it's such a fast craft that I don't think we're gonna need we're not gonna need more than 1 foundry anyway. So it's a pretty small amount, relatively. Oh, perfect. There's a full belt. And can we still do the vanilla thing with cable? 4.5, 2 makes 9. Yeah, we can. So I wonder if there's a way that I can still kind of maintain that direct insert pattern. Because the problem is I still need 3 more things. So that would be 2 more belts. I think we can do it. I guess this one can pick up, drop off, like so. Oh, wait, this isn't far enough. That's why I'm confused. That one can go there, that one can go there. One grabs from there. And wow, 1 power pole does all of it. That's very nice. Okay, so that's there. We do need the tin. We'll provide the tin. You will go over here. Maybe I need to shift this up a smidge. And then the graphite. Oh, hold on. No, because graphite needs its own, but we actually need 3. Wow, okay. Probably 2 guys. Inserting the ingredients for solder. Let's see, what's your rate? Oh my gosh, yeah, 8 and 12. But for an output of 7.5, we can cut that in half, so it's like 4 and 6. But either way, that's still a lot. So we need something like that, and even this. And together, that's hopefully enough. And then we need the fuel, which is going to be over here. I'll deal with that in a second. That'll come up this way. Like so. Okay. Fuel, and then that can go onto a belt. And then graphite can go. Iron can go. I guess we'll just make each one of these the same. It'll do that and that. Power. Well, yeah, I like that because then I have the pair on one power pole. And then this needs to come along. And each of these. So I guess I want this part there. I want to copy this. Copy that, minus the last one. Okay. Now, what are we missing? What's going on here? Ah, output. Always important. All right, there we go. Woo! Circuits automated. Beautiful. I think that's full belt of circuits. At least when we have enough input, right? Yeah? Except, wait, this is going to be a little weird. So 2 on that outer. And then this needs to also go to the inner side. Because the rate, you know, 2 of these is 6, and that's 6, and this needs to go to both sides. So that's good. That's good. That's good. To make sure they stay. Oh, see, I wish you could put limit stack size before you've researched it, because I want those to only ever stay ones, because it makes 2 circuits at a time, and I want them both to throw 1 circuit onto the belt. But I can't actually make that happen, which is kind of annoying. We're going to split that and bring that over. All right, look at that. Fully automated. And now we can look at inserters. Where are they? There they are. So the progression is like so. We need aluminum. So gears go here. Circuits go along all 3. How about that? And then gears. Now, I don't love this, because that would mean if we're making a bunch of belts, we're not going to get any. So what I might do... And we don't need very many gears, do we? Just 1 for the whole chain? Yeah. So what I might do is split off its own iron supply. And then we'll make gears here. And then just feed them directly in. And then the aluminum, we should have plenty, because there's very little of that that goes in. It's 1 for that. I guess undergrounds require a decent amount of aluminum, but it's only for the, like, there's no extra for the reds, so I think we're fine to share here. And then these 2 can grab aluminum. And I think that's it. So power up, power up, power up, power up. And then we need to do this kind of thing. Actually, I maybe like having them sit in front better. So that'll grab from there. That'll grab from there. And then we will wire that, wire that. 3 stacks of filters, bunch of stacks of fast. Oh yeah, wait, we don't need a limit. That's why I did the wiring. Do that. Alright, probably only 100 on regulars, and then 300 on blues. And we've done it! Ta-da! The beginnings of a real mall. Take a screenshot of that. And I think we will call it a video there, because that's perfect to end. Because now we've got belts and inserters fully automated. I need more iron. Potentially even setting up a second layer of smelting for iron ore. And then tapping into this iron patch might be next. Because we just need a bunch of iron to make red belts, and I want to use red belts as my norm. But that could be wasteful. I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, we're going to call it a video there. So as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching. Make sure to join the Discord if you're interested. Follow me on Twitch, subscribe on Twitch, support me on Patreon. All of those things are options if you're interested. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.